Hey guys, we are on to lesson 2, so chapter 1, lesson 2. Today we're going to be talking about writing numbers in standard form, expanded form, and word form. Okay, so your weekly goal or your essential question, we've talked about that in the last video. So your essential question for today is, how do you read, write, and represent whole numbers through hundred millions? So let's look at this anchor chart up here. So I have the number 23,783. So standard form is just like the number form. So just like number form, just like you would write a number in number form. That's what standard form means. I don't know why they don't call it number form, but they call it standard form, so that's okay. So word form, I've got, this is just writing it. It helps me to say it out loud while I'm writing it. So 23,000, and wherever you have that comma in your standard form or number form, you want to put that comma in your word form. So 23,783 would be this number in word form. All right, expanded form. I think you guys touched on this last year, but we do need to go over this a little bit more. So expanded form is starting at the very left, at the furthest number to the left, so the biggest number. So I've got a 2 here. This 2 represents 20,000. So when I come down here to write it in expanded form, I'm going to do the digit times the place value that it's in. So we can see that this 2 is in the 10,000s place, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to take the digit and multiply it by the place value digit, or the place value that it's in. And then we'll put parentheses around that. And then we'll add a plus sign. We'll go to the next number. So we've got 3. This 3 is in the thousands place. So the 3 is in the thousands place. So we're going to do, this is all going to be in parentheses. We're going to do 3 times the place value that it's in, which is the thousands place. Close the parentheses. We're going to go to the next number. We've got a 7. The 7 is in the hundreds place. So we're going to take the 7, multiply it by the place value that it's in. It's in the hundreds place, so 7 times 100. And we're going to close that parentheses. And we're going to add a plus sign. We're going to go to the next number, which is an 8. The 8 is in the tens place. Since the 8's in the 10 place, I'm going to do 8 times the place value that it's in. Close the parentheses, and I'm going to go to the last number, which is a 3, and this is in the ones place. So I'm going to take that 3, multiply it by the place value that it's in, which is the 1. And if I solve this, which we're not going to, but if I did 2 times 10,000, that would give me 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 700 plus 80 plus 3. So that would be 23,783. Okay. We are going to do a problem together, so pause this video and get your Go Math book out. All right, so let's look at number 12. Sorry, my phone almost died. Number 12. All right, so number 12. We have write the number in 2 other forms. So it's given to us in standard form or number form. So we want to write it in word form and expanded form. So we've got 345,000. Like I said before, it helps me to say it out loud while I'm writing it in word form. So here's standard form. So word form is going to be 340. I'm going to continue it down here. 45,000, comma, oh, there's no more numbers, so we don't need a comma, right? So 345,000 would be our word form, okay? So now let's go to expanded form. I'm gonna erase the word form, so if you wanna pause the video and write that down, you can. All right, so now we're gonna do expanded form, okay? So this is the most difficult part, but we can do it. All right, so we got 345,000. So expanded form, I'm gonna look at this 3 first. The 3 is in the hundred thousands place. So I'm gonna do the digit times the place value that it's in. Put parentheses around it. So I've got 3 times 100,000. Then I'm gonna put a plus sign. We're gonna move on to the 4. Open parentheses. 4 is my digit times the place value that it's in. It's in the 10,000s place. Close parentheses. I'm gonna continue it down here just so you guys can see it doesn't run out of the camera. So plus, open parentheses. We're gonna move on to the 5. The 5 is in the thousands place. So I'm gonna do 5, the digit, times the place value that it's in, which is 1,000, close parentheses, plus, well, we don't have any more numbers there, so I'm gonna continue on just so you guys can see. We're gonna look at the 0. We're gonna take 0 times place value that it's in, 100, plus another 0. What place value is it in? 10. And if I did 0 times 100, I would get 0. So that would give me that number right there, which would be 0. Then plus 0, can you guys still see that? Yes, plus 0 times 1's place, okay? Just so you guys can see. So if I had other numbers, other digits, let's say I change this digit to a 2, that's in my tens place, I would also need to change this to a 2, okay? All right, so for your work, you will need to be familiar with the place value positions of digits. So like for 8 through 11, you're gonna need to know what place value that is and write the value of that place value number. And also practice writing an expanded form and word form. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.